What's up, you guys? Scotty XD here, and you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. Alrighty, guys, so we have been busy at work here in this garage. We have gotten so much done. I should have been filming everything, but I didn't think about that. I was thinking about go, go, go. So let me show you some of the stuff we've gotten done so far, and then show you some of the stuff we are going to do. Alright, guys, first and foremost, the engine's out of the Honda. So we went ahead and just took the engine out of the Honda. We're going to take the transmission out too. But yeah, that was a hassle in itself. But we figured it out. It turns out the whole time the drive shaft was just bolted to it. So I just had to take out a few bolts. I may have, ripped the sleeve, or I don't even know what I did down there, but we'll figure that out later on. And I may have broken the starter, but we'll figure that out later on, and the alternator. Anyways, guys, a lot of money is going to go into this project. Things are just old in this car, really. So things are going to break, like the water temperature sensor or something like that. Let me show you guys this. The original owner of this car really loved his Permatex. Like, I think that he had a deal with Permatex itself, because there ain't no way he didn't. Because look at that, he Permatex the oil pan, he Permatex his whole engine. And then you go back here and you look in here. Yeah, You don't need a rear main seal, you just need Permatex. And he just Permatex that too, so it's alright. Next thing we did. So, the head's resurfaced. It's ready to go. And you can see how I did it. But this thing is, as you can see, super smooth, super shiny. A little pitting, but it's fine. I don't think it'll leak. We got this Skunk 2 thermal gasket. Then we got, I went with a metal exhaust gasket. And then if you look over here, I also got the turbo one that's just laying there because I was fitting it to the turbo, just to make sure everything was good. I got the hardware laying down here for it that I picked out. So we're going to be throwing that together. And then, so that's all the gasket stuff. And then I got this wastegate right here. That's wastegate I paid $50 for. And it's a pretty decent, that's a giant one, actually. Not just decent size, it's giant. 38 millimeter one. Come with all the hardware and bracketry and stuff. So, and then I got everything you need for the inside of the head and the valve covers and stuff like that. Ooh, and even came with the keychain. So that's exciting. I'll put that on the Honda. And then I got, what are these? Intake. Oh wait, nope, those are exhaust. And then these are intake bolts. And then right here, these are for the turn signals. There's the sockets that just plug and play. So, yep. And then in here, so first of all, let me show you this. First of all, these were the turn signal things. The limbs were all busted up. That one, they were both painted over, so, but they're just old. They're still good. You can still use them. But I wanted something more, sporty and new. Something's gonna pop, give the car some pizzazz. So this right here is a battery pack that mounts to your frame. So you look at these. They're blacked out. They have an LED strip in them that hooks up to those battery packs. And these lights right here will actually act as fog lights. And then when you go to use your turn signal, they'll turn off the fog light and turn on the turn signal. So, and they got all the hookups on the back. You just hook that straight up into those. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now I am going to be getting a bunch of stuff like the new seal kit for the back of this engine, new oil pan gasket. I'll be getting a new water pump for the front here and redo all the timing. I've got the gears and everything and the new crank pulley for this, so this will all come together real nicely. And I'm gonna degrease this engine and clean it up. I'll probably do that in the next video. Give you guys a little, sneak peek right now what it looks like, and then in the next video it'll be clean. Alright guys, the moment you waited for. Messy workbench / welding table thingy. And I'm gonna put this turbo on that manifold. I'm gonna get the wastegate on there, and I want to see what it looks like. So let's start. It's a good thing to look at this stuff, because then you realize where you messed up. These bolts aren't long enough. So this hardware is not an option. I'm going to have to go with the longer bolts. Where do I put my tools to do stuff? 1 minute, guys. Alright, we'll get back. Check that thing out, guys. That thing's gonna be a beast. Man, looks so good. Like I said before, guys, I'm going with an Iron Man theme, and this thing fits that perfect. Gonna have that gold. I'm gonna have that red under there. That turbo's just massive. It's gonna be pushing this car pretty good. how much horsepower do you guys think this car will end up making? Like, my guess is somewhere around 290, 310. Well, what do you guys think? That's I'm pretty sure it's like an 80, well, 74 millimeter throttle body, probably 80 millimeter turbo. So, yeah, the turbo is meant for a V8, and I'm putting it on a 4-cylinder, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, and this is the spray paint that I bought. I'm going to test it out. It says it stopped rust, so I'm going to pull the front bumper on this car eventually, and we're going to paint her up nice and black, just like she is now. Perfect. Alright guys, so next video, this head will be going on the engine, and then the turbo can go on, and the intake itself, we can test fit them, make sure they're going to work. We can measure for clearance. So yeah, all that good stuff. Also, get this degreased, and we'll start pulling off the pan and pulling seals and stuff. So, get this prepared, and then when my seals do come in, we'll do a video on that. And this thing should be ready to rock. And guys, I think I'm gonna run a 320 fuel pump in this, because you know, I think they're good for like 1,000 horsepower or something like that, something crazy. But I just want to make sure that I have enough fuel going to the engine when I start boosting it. So yeah, I already got a fuel regulator in the car on the fuel rail itself. It's AEM, so yeah, no worries about that at all. Then I'm going to be running 42-pound injectors. Those are good for about maybe like 320-ish area, you know. So yeah, we should be doing pretty good in the ballpark. I wanna at least get 300 horse out of the car. So that is my goal. Now we are going to be running some Honda in this car. Some people were telling me about a Demon system. Some people were telling me about Apollo something. It's either going to be Haltech or it's going to be Honda, which I'm leaning towards Honda. I can just get a laptop in here and tune the car myself, because you know, you don't know how to do it, you will never learn it. So I just can't get over how good that looks. Man, that thing's gonna be a ripper and a half. I've also got to measure the exhaust side, and then get some band clamps, because they make a few companies make exhaust for the band clamp, but a lot of them are just, the Honda's got the little flange thing that bolts on the side. So we're gonna do some investigation on that. Oddly enough, I don't have a tape measure on me. It's at work, so you know, we'll get that later. Anyways, guys, we won't be putting any of this stuff on until this engine is degreased. I want this thing fully clean. I don't want any of my new fresh clean parts to get dirty. So what I'm saying, guys, is stay tuned for the next video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, watching my content. Really means the world to me. You guys have a great day, and as always, let's build it.